Oral Trainer, Intervals, for Grade 3 Trinity College and essential for Grade 4 ABRSM oral tests. Before any ABRSM students skip this video thinking, I don't need to recognise intervals for Grade 3 oral tests, stop. It is an essential skill which will help you in Grade 4 ABRSM oral tests and above. For example, can you pitch the interval of a third or a fifth in the ABRSM sight singing tests? If you can hear what a third sounds like, you are much more likely to be able to sing one. So how do you recognise intervals? Well, movement by step, or in other words, an interval of a second, should be quite easy. It just sounds like part of a scale. And the interval of a third is like part of an arpeggio. As in the arpeggio. Let's start by just differentiating between these two. I will play you a few intervals and then just say if they are a second or a third. That was a second. And that was a third. That was also a third. And that was a second. Sometimes it helps to identify an interval by memorising famous melodies in which they occur. For example, a fourth is heard at the beginning of Eine Kleine Nachtmusik by Mozart. The first three notes go down a fourth and then back up a fourth. So, let's mix up some seconds, thirds and fourths. That was a third. That was a fourth. That was a second. And that was another fourth. Similarly, the interval of a fifth occurs at the beginning of a well-known tune, Also Sprach Zarathustra. If you don't recognise that title, it's the music at the beginning of the film 2001 A Space Odessy. I'm sure we've all heard that tune, and the first two notes, C and G, are a fifth. So let's practice a few intervals with fifths amongst them. That was a third. That was a fifth. That was a fourth. And that again was a fifth. And finally, in Grade 3 Trinity College Aural Tests, you need to recognise the interval of a sixth. This occurs at the beginning of the lullaby Hush Little Baby. Or if you prefer, the chorus of Jingle Bells where they say dashing through the snow. Right, in both cases the first two notes make a sixth. So let's now try a few examples which will include sixths. That was a second. That was a fourth. That was a sixth. That was a third. That was a sixth. And that was a fifth. Of course, you might be able to think of other tunes that help you remember intervals, so please write them in the comments below to help other viewers of this video. Use whatever is most familiar to you. This video offers just examples which I hope have been helpful. And if so, please take 1 second to give this video a like, and please subscribe to stay up to date with future uploads. Thank you for listening.